Mitchell, our buyer, I walked in, I sat down. She said, I have your hot pick. She said, I don't even need to even show it to you because, you know, you could just close your eyes. I could describe it to you and you would know that would need to be in your morning show. 500 of you agree this is gorgeous. This is perfection. This is the Vicenza silver, meaning not only is it made in Italy, but it reflects the craftsmanship, the artistry, the passion, the design of Italy. Everybody else makes jewelry with their hands. In Italy, they make it with their hearts and their souls. You know, it really is an ultimate expression of joy in Italian silver, and that's what Vicenza silver is. And I cannot quite believe, again, I feel like I'm turning back the clock, that we are looking at only $39 for the 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch, I should say, oval earrings in your choice of all silver in a brand new texture that has a beautiful name that I promised I would share with you, and also a wonderful story. But we did it too in the pink color. I just got from QVC, a really pretty pair of earrings that are in the pink over sterling silver. It is the hottest thing happening. Just so you know, pink was the #1 choice on our all-day Vicenza style, which was last week. So we purposely brought these in silver for our silver lovers, and in the rose over silver, that's rose gold plated over silver, that is the hottest, the biggest commodity, and probably something that you don't have. Look at the texture on these earrings. Now, I had to go for the bold, but I think that there is room in your jewelry box for both, honestly, because one is a little bit more conservative, the other one is va-va-voom, and here is va-va-voom. This is 2¼ inches in length, but you know what, thanks to the fact that it's oval, it's much more wearable. If this was round, it really would be like rock star crazy, you know, huge, big in diameter. Having an oval is great because it elongates your look, it makes the chin line a little more defined, so, you know, no weird mushiness that you gotta like tuck up under there, a little bit of bronzer underneath, and these earrings, and suddenly everything's coming up roses. And then we have these for only $45. I purposely put on the bigger of the two. I could wear either today, but I thought, you know, today is the day to show your love of silver, and today is the day to indulge. Today is the day to move ahead for Mother's Day, weddings, birthdays, graduations. We don't do another all-day silver day or all-day sale on air, and you know, hours on all day online, I should say, and hours on air until the early part of October, for goodness sake. Let me tell you about these earrings. We're wildly busy on the phone lines, by the way. This is a brand new Italian finish that you don't have. No one, not anyone in Italy, not anyone who shopped through the 24 annual shows of Big Bonanza Silver Day had an opportunity to get this finish. It's called striato, and striato means striped, and it is a hand-done finish on this earring. Your $39 or $45 earring that's made in Italy, first of all, is hand-polished on the inside. So the inside of the earring is a smooth, reflective, almost a mirror-like finish. That has to be polished by hand. And then the outside is a hand-finished texture that's a brand new diamond cutting that nobody has seen before. So there is a clean, crisp, exciting look to these. Over 1,100 have been ordered, and it is brand new. Techno Silver is the name of the company. They're in Padua, which is near Venice. They only have 10 workers. So I think that kind of puts into perspective how limited we're truly going to be in your choice of the 1.5 inch classic that you see on Paige, or the 2¼ inch bolder version that both Chantal and I are wearing. Maybe do this. Why don't you get the 1.5 inch one color and then the 2¼ in another? Because we purposely did this in all silver. Come on, it's Big Bonanza Silver Day. You're watching because you love sterling, and there's something about a new bold hoop for spring and summer. Obviously this is year round, but there's just something about buying it now that lets you know the crocuses are blooming and summertime is coming, and pretty soon you're going to have sand between your toes. So with this piece, we did it in all silver, but then we also went to the hottest metal color in Vicenza, Italy, out of the show that happened in January, and that is rose. Last Tuesday, we had an all-day Vicenza style. We had silver, we had gold, we had gems, we had it all. It was all made in Italy. It was all high-end Italian jewelry, and by far the #1 color for the day was rose. So Christy, our buyer, was right on the money bringing this into you, and I love the fact, you know, of course, striato, striped, it's such a pretty name, it's brand new, but it almost looks wet. I mean, this technique is unlike any other diamond cutting. Like if I said a diamond cut hoop from 5 years ago, I would think of something with little facets, like little checkerboard facets, and real sparkly, shiny, kind of like the disco ball, right? This is unlike that. This is unlike any texture you've ever seen. We're going to see this a little later on in the show because we need to let our phone lines calm down because 2,000 of you just snatched it up. But you're not kind of seeing funny things on the screen. That is $39 for the 1.5, only $45 for the 2.25. Oh my gosh! One of my picks is coming up next. Kitty lovers, wait till you see. But David Siegel is here. He's my baby. I adore him. I actually own the matching pendant to the ring that David's going to talk to us about. Getting the models ready. There is such a cool vibe to all of his jewelry, and he is coming up a little bit later on in our morning edition of Big Bonanza Silver Day. I'm Jane Treacy. What a place for a silver lover to be. All on sale. Mostly this morning, it's all new and all online too, but the sale prices are good until midnight tonight. Yay! About 3 years ago, I had a little diamond kitty cat pendant that sold out completely. And I think it was around like $80-ish. Of course, I bought it. I had to have it. And when we were going through the samples from the designers that brought us their wares, you know, they like unroll it on this velvet background and we look at it, we decide what we want for the show. I squealed, I squeaked, I dove for it, and take a look at little Miss or Mr. Kitty Cat. This is done in crystals in a really interesting technique that I want to share with you. This is brand new today. You know what kills me about it? That he's hanging on by an ear. Look at that. Is that not the cutest thing ever? The bail goes through the one little kitty cat ear. How adorable. I am so getting him, and I'm going to wear him with my diamond kitty, and I'm going to have like a black and white kitty. Look, come on. But big news, only presentation of the day. The chain is included. The chain is made in the United States. It's 18 inches in length. The kitty's made in Thailand, and I'll tell you how they make them because it's really, really hard to do. They take this compound, which is almost like an enamel, and they color it the exact same color as the crystal, obviously black. And then they have to set the stones in that by hand and it becomes permanent. But because this compound will harden pretty quickly, they only have a very narrow window of time that they can actually hand place perfectly all those crystals. So this is only $32.28 for all that handwork, for all that precious metal, and the feat of getting it here is really quite extraordinary. So I wanted you to know this is not just some run-of-the-mill, you know, a technique that's been around forever. The way that they are able to get this unbelievable pave of those gorgeous midnight diamond look of the black crystals is by that unusual technique. Can you stand the fact that he's got a little bow tie? Maddie, who's working at our ops desk right now, has a kitty named Gus that likes to dress up. I have a picture of him in his tuxedo. I kid you not. Now, my Kiki, not so much. Got a reindeer hat on her once, didn't last very long, but I did snap a picture. But, I mean, it's for all of us that love our kitty cats. That little purry meow, you know, the crazy reason that Kiki every night has to bring me her little, we call it cheetah mouse, to show me what she found. I don't think she understands. She does it every night. But, you know, she's trying to teach me how to hunt. You know, that kind of whispery little kitty cat going through your ankles saying, feed me every morning. I mean, if you're a cat lover, I don't, you know, need to convince you that this is a great necklace for you. And what about that young lady in your family? I don't think this is little girl jewelry, not at all. This is for those of us that love our kitties. My friend Grace is one of the powerhouses in the world of jewelry. She was a buyer here for many years. She now helps spearhead a lot of the gem jewelry that comes to us. And she came in with this sweet little kitty pin one day with her other beautiful jewelry, and it was so fresh, so feminine, so sweet. This, you know, is something that from across the room sparkles and glimmers like black diamonds, but then you get close to it and they're like, ah, it's a kitty. How cute. Do you know this is the only presentation of the day? I promised you, like on the carnelian ring, and on this one I'd let you know this is not going to come back again. We are limited. So if you want little Miss Kitty or little Mr. Kitty, it's up to you, because, you know, boy kitties can wear bow ties as well. It's $32.28, and it's the only presentation of the day, another brand new item for our show. Okay. We brought in a certain amount that we could ship out today on the Ultimate in a Charm bracelet, and that is J266597, the only item on the day that is on a 6-pay easy pay plan. can you say Janie needs that in the blue chalcedony? We are now getting limited in what we can ship out immediately. So nobody else, not even the value of the day, got a 6-pay easy pay plan. Not any other hot pick got a 6-pay easy pay plan. So we may see the final quantities that we can ship out, sell out this morning with you and me. 7 1/4 or 8-inch in the chalcedony or the blue chalcedony or the carnelian. The 8-inch is more limited. By the way, I own this bracelet in a different configuration that was a value of the day, and you can also sometimes scooch it up a little more. I'll work with you on that. It is so, so cool. And we are now about 15 minutes away. Wait for it. Final presentation of the today's special value with designer David Siegel coming up next.
Be a force of beauty with Bare Essentials, Saturday on QVC.
The hottest looks are ready to bloom. Don't miss 24 hours of new and returning favorites. Spring into style during Fashion Day, all day Monday on QVC.
Gourmet K-Cup beverages, hot and cold. More choice for your perfect cup. Visit QVC.com/Keurig.
Well, he is hip, he is cool, he is happening, and he's my baby boy. He's David Siegel. Welcome back to QVC. It's good to have you here.
You are too adorable. No, you are way, way too adorable.
Spoken from adorability right here,
adorable.
right? Right. Love you, honey. Okay, you did a pendant for us that matched this. I don't know if it's still on QVC.com. You can check, okay? David Siegel is known for this hip, cool, amazing jewelry, joining us from Montreal. So welcome home to QVC. Just reduced. Only presentation of the day, your choice of sodalite in the blue or malachite in the green. This is, okay, a sale price. Are you kidding me? $52.92 on the air at QVC before. It was $84. I'm going to grab it in the blue. I want you to tell us about this. Honey, what did you do here?
You know how much I love fashion, and what I do is I love to fuse fashion and jewelry together. I mean, 60s inspired. This is not a ring. This is an outfit for your finger. Okay,
great.
This has
Can I steal that? That's like the best line ever.
This has an outfit for your finger. I love what the models are wearing. I love how this is going to add that pop. I love how this is going to add that energy. There's so much I love. I said I love it. I love it. I love the fact that you got the print. Now look at little love, care, and attention.
Okay.
The crystal, Swarovski crystal set in the bed of enamel. That fabulous, fabulous. Oh, I love it with what you're wearing. And then look at the print all the way to the back of the finger. So when you open, exactly. Little love, care, and attention. Big kiss to everybody. I mean, you know, what a finishing touch today. In today's, fast-paced, there's so much stuff happening in fashion. There's so much stuff. This is a fabulous finishing touch where it might be, I could see this coming down the runway. A fabulous dress was maybe sequenced with this gorgeous, energetic print, but it might be something you could probably wear once a year. Here, when you have it on your finger, you have this outfit for your finger. You can take this from outfit to outfit to outfit, whether it's a summer dress.
This is, okay, so St.
right there.
Patrick's Day is 16 days away, okay? March 17th is a week from Saturday, right? Or 2 weeks from Saturday. Here's the scoop. When you fly into Shannon and you break through the clouds, and it's usually like 6 o'clock in the morning, and the sun hits the 40 shades of green, that's exactly what this ring looks like. And to me, it almost think of an Irish step dancing costume. It almost has a bit of a Celtic feel. So if you are my Irish lasses, I think you need to go for the malachite because this just got reduced. It's its only presentation of the day, and when it's gone, it's gone.
That's right.
I mean, the workmanship that goes into this ring, no other designer would even ask for it. That's only you.
Thank you.
Right,
well, again,
David?
for lack of better words, I love to use the love, care, and attention. Every single piece has this. Sometimes I just can't talk. I just love. I love that on the background with the yellow that you are wearing. That is absolutely fabulous. And another thing that's so important, any and every way you move your finger to something fabulous happening with this ring, all the way to the back of the ring as well. Big kiss, everybody. Thank you.
Isn't he great?
I love being here.
Okay, but here's the bad news scenario. Good news, bad news. Good news is just reduced. You're saving over $30 on this ring. We could, if we reordered it, it would be over $100. So it's never coming back in stock at this price. And if you own the pendant like I do, I have it in the malachite, you got to get the ring. Secondly, we have a couple dozen left in every size in each of the gem choices. So these are natural gems. Tell us quickly, honey, because we've got about a minute left, like a quick blurb on why malachite and a quick blurb on why the blue sodalite.
Two of the hottest colors, two of the hottest fashion colors. Look how this is going to coordinate beautifully with what the model's wearing. And that sodalite is not hot, it's super hot. Love it with what you're wearing. It's going to be fabulous with orange. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous with a pair of jeans and a simple t-shirt. Love it, love. Oh, look at the impact this one creates.
Yeah, and it's really wearable. Okay,
Whoa.
here's the bad news. 6 is almost gone, 10 is almost gone, never coming back in stock. You're saving over $30 on this David Siegel original that you designed just for us at QVC. The sodalite, if you love Denim & Company and you're our blue girl, but I love what you said, wear it against orange, wear it against yellow, really make it pop. That's still available in all sizes, but okay, we just lost 6 in the malachite, and everything is down to, honestly, just about 6 dozen, even if there's a green light. Just so you know, 350 to go around, but that's among 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 2 choices, so you got to divide 10 and then into that, and you might have like 30 left in your
Beautiful.
size.
Thank you.
Are you back later
Back
on
at
today?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, I'll be
9 o'clock,
watching.
thank you.
I'll be home in my jammies.
Thanks, everybody.
I adore you, my
I
baby
adore
boy.
you.
Mwah. Mwah. So proud of your
Thank you.
success. Thanks,
Thank
honey.
you.
Okay, now I also, if you go to QVC.com, I have a blog. It's called Jane's Rockstars. And this week, it's been all about Big Bonanza Silver Day. This is one of the pieces I blogged about. And I think I said you're kind of instantly transported to the islands. It is J266813. It's our gemstone and abalone doublet pendant. In fact, Chantal had it on a little earlier. I just want to bring it out and show it to you because I want you to see how big it is. It is bold. It's $68.76. It's the only artisan crafted piece I have for you this morning. And guys, this morning has been wildly popular. Already I am having nervous fits back here because I'm afraid that my pick of the show is going to sell out. By the way, if you love purple, how about my pick of the show and the abalone together? Huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, full disclosure. I had a Destination Silver show in January. One of the hottest pieces, just fixing my collar so you don't see my microphone cord. One of the hottest pieces that I had in that show happened to be these guys. They were at a higher price. So what we do on Big Bonanza Silver Day is we are inspired by the biggest silver strike in the history of the United States called the Comstock Lode that was discovered on this date, March 1st. That's what we do, our Big Bonanza Silver Day. If you ever go out to Virginia City, Nevada, and I highly recommend it, it was so much fun. We honestly sat at a place and had a drink at the Bucket of Blood Saloon. So, I mean, it is just the coolest place. But anyway, the reason why we do this day is we bring in lots and lots and lots of new. But you've heard all of our designers and all of our experts talking about the crazy price of silver. And so this is something that we can never reorder. It is proudly made in the USA. So since we can't reorder it, for the first time ever, we just reduced this. And like I said, this was one of the hottest items in my show just a month ago at a higher price point. You're getting it today. Arta, you're ready for it? For a 36-inch chain, $29. You know, sometimes even if I'm doing a gem show and we have a one-time only value and it gets crazy reduced like that, I'll say, please don't wait. I mean, honestly, you just should buy this even if you don't think you need it because $29, come on, for a 36-inch chain that's 7.7 grams of silver. 7.7 grams of precious sterling silver. And we're talking about made in the USA, a beautiful oval length, 36 inches is only $29. Now, I just wanted to show you this on the long, look at this. Here is that bold artisan crafted pendant that's coming up. You could probably even go through the bail twice, but imagine this with a tunic and a pair of leggings, like kind of like the silhouette that our Paige is wearing. That would be absolutely beautiful. But talking about going back to a classic, when I was in Italy many years ago, and I'll have to post another picture of it, there's a couple there on my Facebook page, we made a chain and we were sitting there in the Vicenza Jewelry Fair. And we talked about the fact that, well, this would be cool because it could be 60 or it could be 80. And I was sitting there with Grace, that lovely lady I mentioned earlier, and we said with Albert, our expert from Milor, what about 100? Oh, that's what Chantal is wearing. So we started thinking we could double it, we could triple it, we could quadruple it, we could quintuple it. A 100-inch chain would be incredible, and we called it the Cento, which is 100 in Italy. This is the only 100-inch chain that we have all day, and most likely the only one in all of inventory. It's the only 36-inch chain we're going to see all day. It is flying out the door, and I love how Paige has layered the little kitty with that 36-inch chain to give it a really cute layered look. Now, the other thing about this is you don't really have a clasp in the back, like a big extra pincetta end cap, which means you can clasp the C-ring clasp anywhere. So the 36-inch also is doubled 18-inch, but that's almost sold out, and when it sells out, it's never coming back in stock. So final quantities. But don't be afraid of the 100-inch because it's tripled, it's quadrupled, it's quintupled, and by the way, the 36-inch just sold out. So over 650 gone. If you want the 100-inch, please don't wait. Now, how long until our final look at the today's special value? Less than 10 minutes away. Wow, final quantities in our today's special value. We started with 13,000 for the day. We have 3,200 remaining. The 8-inch is by far the most limited, and no matter if it sells out or it doesn't sell out, we are not going to see this back in again after the next presentation. It's the final presentation of our today's special value on Big Bonanza Silver Day. Just so you know, in this show alone, already 2,300 have been ordered. So it's not like, oh, they all went out at midnight and nobody's shopping right now. Like, we almost sold through already in the show what we have left. So keep that in mind. Hooray, hooray, hooray. That was a little step ball change. I'm so excited. This is something that when Christy said, would you like this in your show? I'm like, hello? Do I like chocolate? Do I want this in my show? Yes. This is J266597. And drum roll, please. How about the only item all day for Big Bonanza Silver Day on 6 easy payments? The only item as part of our silver sale going up in price at midnight tonight on 6 easy payments is this one. And honestly, with the way it breaks down with the price point per month of $24.67, like I'm going to be totally honest with you. I really am going to get this when I get off the air in the blue and green because those are my two favorite colors, and I have nothing like this, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. Here's the thing. I really wouldn't buy it at $148, okay? I wouldn't. We just had a big birthday. My husband's turning 50 in a couple months. There's, this year I turned 50, Sean turned 50, my sister turned 60, and my daughter turned 16. Deirdre's trying to convince me that 11 is a big deal. But, we've had a lot of big birthdays. So, but at 6 easy payments of $24.67, so I won't go through the drive-thru. So I'll do my nails for the whole month. I mean, there's so many ways to kind of budget that back in, and I love it. Let me show you the blues. And by the way, 6 easy payments, we are limited with the quantity that we can ship out immediately. So this is based on one of our best-selling Today's Special Value charm bracelets ever. We brought it back in from Italy, from Vicenza Silver, at 6 easy payments of $24.67 for the 7 1/4 inch, 6 easy payments of only $27.67 for the 8-inch. Here's what you get in what's called the blue chalcedony. You get rose quartz faceted beads pre-night. Pre-night is that soft, beautiful green. That's something that our own Carolyn Pollock introduced to the world at QVC. You've got beautiful green pearls. You have gorgeous blue chalcedony. They almost look celestial, don't they? Which was actually a really big theme. Hey, more of that to come in this morning's show, by the way. And then you also have various silver beads, fluted beads, round beads, frosted beads, beautiful. Then you also get the smart clasp, which is the C-ring clasp, and that is something which took us years to develop. What happens is there's a little groove, a little tongue that you put that into so you can easily get this on your wrist. And by the way, even the quick clasp, which we sell at QVC.com, will help you too to hold it in place, and then you get it on. The other thing is, because I own the original, and see how that stays open, is that you can usually even put it through another link. So let me see if that's going to work on this one. I know I can do it on mine. I think what I normally did was just, yes. So here's what I would do. I would just clasp it, okay, through one of the bigger beads, and then it's not going anywhere. So you can actually make it slightly smaller. That is the blue chalcedony. That's the only item on the day on 6 easy payments. Now, if you want the 7 1/4 inch, in the blue chalcedony, we have 100 left that we can ship out immediately. Now let's take a look at this carnelian. And this is the #1 Pantone color, meaning the #1 color in fashion and in home decor for 2012. We did show you a ring earlier in the show, and this is actually the only presentation ever. It's not coming back. So maybe, Gabe, when we are done, we can show that ring on the screen, because that matches this choice perfectly. And honestly, we're not going to be seeing this one again all day. What are you getting in carnelian? Well, you know what? I honestly would get both, if you couldn't swing it, if you don't, mind that easy pay plan, because this one is all about warm tones and the other one's all about cool tones. So you have clear quartz. That just stops me. Instead of the rose quartz, we have clear quartz. This shade right here is moonstone. That's a beautiful moonstone. You get golden pearls, and of course you get that stunning carnelian, which is the #1 Pantone color, and the same fluted and frosted and solid high polished silver beads. I mean, and then I love the fact that this stays open, so I don't think it's going to be large enough for you to go through the links, just so you know. That's why we offered it in 2 sizes. But you can get it on, you can get it in place, and then you just push that over, and that smart clasp just bops back into shape. Beautiful. First of all, I look at this blue-green combination with the pink, and I think Mother's Day. I think Easter. I think of something that you could wear with last year's blazer and a slim little skirt and look fantastic. That is, the original one was all smoky quartz and amethyst and deep tones, and I own it and I love it, but I'll tell you, it's a little bit deep. Even the carnelian, which is a warmer tone color, is a little bit, well, very much so, updated and exciting and bright and happy and taking you in a whole new direction. I just want to do something for you. And remember, there are natural gemstones and freshwater pearls and all sterling silver in this bracelet, and the only item all day on 6 easy payments. So getting this in the 7 1/4 in the blue and green when I get off the air. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 22 charms. Okay, take 22 and divide it into that sale price. And don't forget about the fact that you also have a very heavyweight made in Italy. This is all made in Italy bracelet. I wish we could extend the time and I could talk with this about another 10 minutes, but I have an update for you, right, Gabe? The 7 1/4 inch in both colors is shipping out on the 25th of May. Okay, but I'm not bummed. Here's why. When I get off the air, I'm going to order it, just like maybe you're ordering it right now. You and I can lock into that 6-pay easy pay plan. But the good news is I can shop more today, because you and I are not going to be charged on this one until May 24th hits. And look at that with the ring. So anyway, 7 1/4 inch already sold out completely on what we can ship out immediately. We're into advance orders, but you'll lock into the sale price. It goes up at midnight. You'll lock into that easy pay plan, and you're not charged until it's shipped to you. Okay, here are the hot pick rings that have been very popular, right, Gabe? I think even that blue topaz was extremely popular and limited now. It is J266608. Over 800 have now been ordered. In the blue topaz, we have sizes 6 through 10, but it's more limited. Only about 100 to go around in every size. And if you want the item number of Paige's ring, to go back to that 6 easy payment bracelet, it is J266750. Again, J266750. Thanks, guys. It just went so beautifully. I don't want you to have to, fire up your computer or give us a call if you just want to use automated ordering, because, that's easy, or the app on your phone. There it is. Matches that 6 easy payment bracelet perfectly, J266750. But here it comes. Who would think that here it is, 10:33 Eastern Time in the morning, and that music will play for the last time about today's special value on a big sale day. But you know what? That's what happens when we do something for the first time ever. For the first time ever, we are bringing you this woven bracelet as today's special value. First time in sterling silver, we've done a woven as a value of the day. My question is, where were we all those years? And I have an update for you already. We started the day with over 13,000 bracelets. We have about 3,000 to go around, and that's amongst all 3 sizes. So we start off with the hard to find 6 3/4 inch. That is only $87 for a look which should have a 1 or a 2 in front of it, and also measures side to side well over a 1/2 inch, and it's domed. Talk about gram weight on the 6 3/4 inch. Like one of our callers said earlier today, that's a hard length to find, especially in a bold link. I know that, you know, in years gone by when we had a lot of herringbones and ropes, it seemed like if it was a 6 3/4 inch, it was always a dainty, delicate bracelet. And I used to say, just because I'm short doesn't mean I'm not loud. I want bold, beautiful jewelry too. And of course, that classic senorita clasp. That's 21.9 grams of sterling silver. And again, we're in final quantities. This is the last call on our today's special value. We're not going to see it again all day today. In the middle, we've got the most popular choice of the day, and that's the 7 1/4 inch. And that's 23.1 grams of sterling silver. Look, I mean, our camera gets closer than the human eye ever could. And that's what's really, truly amazing about this piece. Last but not least, and even though they're all limited, right now, it's the 8 inch that is the most limited. That's an 8 inch bracelet, which is 25 grams of sterling silver, but amazingly, they are all under $100. That's $99, your QVC price. And you know what? If you had a chance to buy the matching necklace, which is already on an advance order and is in like the $200 price range, I said to you earlier, I would not be surprised if our buyer said to me, here's the today's special value, and it's going to be $220. Well, yeah. Look at the amount of silver. Look at the workmanship. Again, I love the fact that this is a designer piece that we brought to you that literally is finished by hand. But if this had a designer name on it, you wouldn't be looking at $87, $92, or $99. Now, this is the final presentation. If there are any left at all, it will stay at that one-day only low today's special value price until midnight. At 12:01, when we go into Friday, can you say Dennis Basso, you're going to see this price go up. And I love that Chantal has taken the bracelet that I'm also wearing in that charm bracelet, and she's wearing it right next to that fab today's special value. Last chance look at our value of the day. We started with over 13,000. We have fewer than 3,000 to go around. And just to put that into perspective, in this morning's show alone, we, before this presentation, and only the first hour and a half, had sold almost like 2,500 pieces. That's a wow. Really quickly, let me tell you about this piece. We went to Turkey. We went to the designer that is known for woven. They are honored around the world for being the best in woven jewelry. This is all hand assembled. So every single piece is assembled by hand. And only a handful of the artisans that work at this #1 destination for woven jewelry, only a handful of them are really have that high-end skill to hand solder every single length. In your bracelet, which is comfortable, flexible, easy to wear, bold, there are hundreds of links, and they are all hand soldered. And as you can see on Paige's wrist, it's got that domed feeling to it. So we haven't skimped on anything except honestly the price. And of course, since it's all done by hand, that is why we could only start with 13,000. I'm sure Christy would have loved to have started with 26,000. We started with 13,000 for the day. We are in the final quantities, final presentation. 2/3 of our quantity is way gone in every size, in every choice. Melissa's on the line. Hey, Melissa, welcome to QVC. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You got in at the last chance look at the today's special value. What do you think?
I think it's gorgeous. I think you can dress it up and wear it out with your finest outfit, and you can wear it casually, which I think I'll probably wear it almost every day.
Yeah, I agree with you, love. And it is so flexible. We did what we used to call the Omega trick. You know, to see if something really is flexible, we would just kind of hang it on our fingers and let it loop down. Melissa, look how flexible that is.
Gorgeous.
Ah,
Absolutely gorgeous. And that's a very popular design also. I jewelry shop a lot, and I know that's a very popular, beautiful design.
it is. And a classic, Melissa. The beauty is you invest in it today at a price that, I don't know, I think our buyers thought it was $19.92 or something with the price of this piece of jewelry. And then you wear it forever and ever and ever.
Yes, absolutely.
Happily ever
gorgeous.
after on this one. Absolutely.
Love it.
Melissa, thank you. I hope you have fun the rest of the day. All online till midnight and about 15 hours on air. So I hope you can stay with us and have some fun with silver jewelry.
I certainly will. Thank you.
Thanks, Melissa. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you're just tuning in, it's Big Bonanza Silver Day. So all silver jewelry is on sale till midnight. What we see on air and also what we see online. We have the final look at our today's special value that has been amazingly popular. We started with $13,000 for the day. We have 2,500 left, and that's divided by 3, right? Because you've got an 8-inch, you have a 7 1/4 inch, and you have a 6 3/4 inch with gram weights from 21.9 to 25 grams of silver. We don't talk like this anymore. This is like really taking the clock back with an updated, bold, beautiful bracelet. Final look, we're not going to be able to present it again. Julie's on the line. Hi, Julie. Welcome to Big Bonanza Silver Day. How are you? Hey, Julie, are you there? Julie might be going back for earrings to match. I'm going to try one more time. Julie, are you there, love?
Yes, I am.
Hey, honey, welcome in. Welcome to Big Bonanza Silver Day.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. Where are you calling from, Julie?
Gig Harbor, Washington.
Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome in. I want to know what caught your eye this morning.
The Today Special.
Yeah, that's hard to miss, isn't it? That's just fantastic.
It is absolutely beautiful.
So what was it about it? Was it the look? Was it the story of the hand assembling? What did you love, Julie?
Everything about it. It's absolutely stunning. I love the way that it's woven. I love the way that it looks.
You know, because it's woven and then soldered by hand, even every once in a while, one of these links will just kind of, you know, fall over to the side a little bit and then beautifully fall back in place. That is the sign of an amazing bracelet, Julie. And, you know, when we thought we could get them all into under $100, we were just floored.
Yes, that's an amazing price.
Yeah. And the gram weight, too, right? Which length did you need?
I got the 7 1/4.
Okay, so that's 23.1 grams of sterling precious silver. Wow.
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. I can hardly wait to get it.
Gorgeous.
I'm going to wear it on my beach in the sunshine in the summer.
Woo! Okay, well, you're going to be dazzling. Earlier today, it was really cute. We had candle impressions in the morning show, and we dimmed the lights down so you could see the candles flickering. And I was in the makeup chair, and I looked up, and all you could see was not the candles, but Pat's arm glowing with the today's special value. It was even dancing in the dark, so you're going to love it on the beach.
I'm sure I will.
Thank you, Julie. Thanks for calling in today.
Well, thank you. You have a great day today.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It is a happy Big Bonanza Silver Day. It is everything is on sale until midnight tonight. Yes, everything is at a great price right until midnight. But the today's special value takes it a step further. It is the best of the best. It is the ultimate in savings. And I know that our buyer knows that you've made it clear that you want the big and bold on this day. This is a great day to stock up on those ankle bracelets that are coming up between $17 and $20. Those are fun things to get. But this really is the day, and none of us regret the bold silver we bought in the past. But the way silver's been, you know, skyrocketing, absolutely not. This is what you've asked for. You love big and bold on the day, and we delivered. So we started the day with over 13,000. Here's what I have left. In the 6 3/4 inch, fewer than 700 remain. And if there's any left, you can still get it at QVC.com, but we can't present it again. In the 7 1/4 inch, fewer than 1,000 to go around. And in the 8 inch, fewer than 500, by far the most limited. Well, leave it to the Italians to take something that's very kind of quick and fun and easy and turn it into something spectacular. This is the first time ever at this low price. Can you say saving well over 50%? J148728. Somehow you guys found this at QVC.com or something because we've sold 300. Well, then again, it is on my wrist. That's how we did that. And don't laugh. I'm always yelling at my daughters to take off their hair elastics. It's like the designer Italian version of hair elastic on the wrist, and it's in silver. So my daughters can buy this and wear this, and I won't yell at them to take it off. Update on my earrings. Oh, man, we better not have bad news. Okay, right now we have all choices. How many left in the limon quartz? Okay, 400 left in the limon quartz. It is not going to be pretty. If we get to 12:01 Eastern time and I don't get my limon quartz earrings, I have to say, though, I'm looking at the green quartz and I'm thinking, well, that would be fabulous too. I mean, they all would be fabulous. So it's my pick of the show. I absolutely love them. In fact, you know what? I'm going to change into them just so you can take a gander at them. kind of wore yellow for the limon quartz today, so let's do that together. And don't forget, you know, I need a bunch of ears today because I have my hot pick earrings still super popular. Okay. When they asked me to blog, as I always love to talk about jewelry with you on Jane's Rockstars, my blog, we reached out to the buyers and I said, you guys, give me some of your highlighted pieces. And this is one of the pieces that Christy, our silver buyer, just wanted me to chat about ahead of time. So already it's really popular. This is J266813. It's the only artisan crafted piece in the show. It's one of a very limited number. I think there's 3 on the day. This is stunning. And this is just take me to Hawaii. You know, the Philadelphia Flower Show is beginning and it's all with a Hawaiian theme. So everybody's going to just kind of be in the mood to jump on that plane and go someplace tropical. And to me, that's what just happened with this beautiful artisan crafted piece. It's handcrafted in Indonesia. So everything about this, the cutting of the shell, the wrapping and making of the sterling silver, all of the granulation beads, the flower, the leaves, the cutting of the gem, the setting of the gem, and even the fact that you get this really beautiful work on the bail, all of that is done by hand. So just for a second, look at the little veins in the petals of the flower. Look at the beads. Look at the difference between the larger bead in the flower and the smaller granulation beads around the outside. Look at the texture of the silver. Look at this band of wire that's taken and twisted around. All of that is done by hand. And we put this on a cord. The cord is 18 inches in length. You can remove it and put it on a silver chain, which I showed you a little earlier. Here's your choices. Now, if you love the blues of our hot pick and also of our 6 easy payments on the bracelet, then you might want what we're calling just the abalone. Abalone is beautiful. Abalone is a very special shell that has all the colors of a mystical rainbow. There are greens, there are blues, there are yellows, there are pinks, and in the center is a blue topaz that weighs 2 carats and 40 points. But obviously, maybe you read my blog and went to QVC.com already because we're down to a couple dozen only in the necklace. And there are only like 3 artisan crafted pieces on the day. This is the only artisan crafted piece I have for you in the show. Look at that. That looks like something Disney animated, doesn't it? You know, if you were looking at a magic spell, a happy magic spell happening in one of the Disney princess movies, I mean, it looks like when Ariel gets, you know, her voice back. That's absolutely beautiful. That's that gorgeous purple pala. And then on top of that, you have an amethyst, and the amethyst is 1 carat and 55 points. Keep in mind that the stones here match the choices that I have in the hot pick rings that have already been really, really popular. But, I mean, this just spells spring, summer. And we don't have a whole lot of artisan crafted jewelry on the day, and this one already is very, very limited. So I know you love abalone because a lot of you have talked to me about it. By the way, the purple just sold out, so the only choice that's left is the one on Paige with 2 carats and 40 points of the blue topaz, and the length altogether in this piece is approximately 2 3/4 inches. So it's a bold pendant. Only the blue abalone with the blue topaz remains. J266813. Okay, so don't think that this is just going to be a recap in the last hour and 10 minutes of what we've seen so far. Look at the multi-gemstone baguette sterling ring. Brand new, $99.96. And I'm looking at my tray. I got a lot more brand new for you to come. And I also have a lot of items that are going to be the only time presented today. And even Joel Schechter and Honora Pearl is waiting in the wings with his first ever piece on Big Bonanza Silver Day. Well, that was appropriate. We just finished with the Power Shell piece. The purple sold out, and I told you that we had a hot pick ring that would match it in its choices. Not exactly the colors. These colors are deeper and more saturated, but definitely in the gem choices. This is one of our few hot picks on the day. Every day at QVC, you can go to QVC.com and you can say, who are the headlines? It's like working in a newsroom. You know, okay, what's the lead story? What's happening? And when you go to QVC.com on a daily basis, those hot picks are really important and they're really special. Okay, go to what we call in these parts an event day, and it gets even more extraordinary because when you are a hot pick on a day, when we have 15 hours on air and 24 hours online of silver jewelry, all on sale, that goes till midnight only though, so we gotta say, sorry, 12:01, no more great sale prices. You normally are going to be in the highest rarefied atmosphere if you are a hot pick, and this ring is for so many reasons. For its stonework, for its stone origin, for the quality of the gem, and for the silver design. I want to start with the blue topaz because this designer-inspired ring is already one of the most popular choices in the morning. We have it in sizes. Actually, this is 6 through 10 now, I think, in the blue topaz. I think the size 5 is already sold out. This is mined in Brazil. Now, gems come from all around the world, but Brazilian gems are famous for their saturation of color. And let me just get my thumbprint off, and now we're good to go. That's a quick way to clean your rings. By the way, Lux Foam Fusion Jewelry Cleaner, great way to clean your silver and your gems, and it's safe for everything, so you can check that out at QVC.com too. Because, like, I love what Allison says, dirty facets don't sparkle. So you got to keep your jewelry clean, not just worry about, you know, tarnish free. You need to keep it clean. So this is mined in Brazil. Look at the depth of color. This is London blue topaz. Brazilian gemstones are known for their quality and their color. So I can guarantee you that your ring is actually mined in Brazil, this beautiful London blue topaz. It's done in a fancy checkerboard cut. It's already 5 carats and 50 points. It's surrounded by that beautiful shrimp or rope-like texture. Look at the setting. Look at all the tiny little hands that hold onto that stone. Heavy, heavy silver work. Where's the one in the price tag? It's $89.94. It looks like it should be $189.94. I love the fact that they've kept the silver clean and crisp and beautiful. And in that blue topaz, which has been the most popular choice today, we already sold out a size 5. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stunning. So if blue is mom's favorite color, if blue is the color Pat was mentioning to me as we were, you know, chatting back and forth before the show, have you seen the prices of school rings these days? I mean, maybe the school color is blue, or maybe it's just Thursday morning, you woke up, you forgot about March 1st. Now, it's 10:51 Eastern Time. We have an hour and 10 minutes left in the morning. We're going to see silver scattered, maybe in cute checks. Stay tuned for that conversation. And then we're back at 6 p.m. tonight, and we go from 6 p.m. until midnight with the final 6 hours of our Big Bonanza Silver Day. Jill Bauer bringing you all new designs from 9 to midnight. So there won't be anything that's like a just reduced item, all new designs from 9 to midnight. But this ring is spectacular. The amethyst. Now, I really love the amethyst because amethysts from Brazil are really known for their specific color. They have a rosy pinkness to the purple, which is different than amethyst that's really mined any place else on the planet. And this amethyst is 4 carats altogether. I mean, it's such an easy wearable ring. And look at the amount of silver that holds onto it. Look at the beautiful workmanship, even in the back. Did you see that? I mean, that's a sign of elegance. It's like the lining of a really good jacket that shows, yeah, you bought something spectacular, you rock. Look at that on the inside. There's almost like little hearts. Well, actually, there are little hearts on the inside of the ring. So it's a great way to say, I love you. It's beautiful. I don't know how you're going to decide. It's up to you. But the blue topaz is by far the more limited. And it's a star on the day. The saturation and intense color is absolutely extraordinary. This is a more expensive gemstone at a less expensive price at only $89.94. And the other thing to think about is at QVC, we're kind of jewelry savvy. So if you're wondering, like, what was one of the hottest pieces of the day? Honestly, it was this one. As we were leading up to the show, pretty much everybody was stopping by and grabbing this ring and saying, no way, that's gorgeous. Well, we think the cat is out of the bag because already, wow, oh my gosh, if you want the blue, don't wait. Already, we have had people figure out that we have a one-time only value. This is extraordinary. We just saw the final look at the today's special value, and already we're going into a one-time only value. Final quantities, when it's gone, it's gone. This ring was $99.50. It's a last chance item, which means it's the last time it's ever going to be presented on air. And if, like me, you love your blues and greens, you should be going crazy on the phone lines for that right now. This is nearly a 50% savings. From $99.50, look at the retail value, down to $57.85. Woo! Rush to the phones. And I know you just did. By the way, I promised you that we're going to have a lot of new throughout the day, but also still tons of new this morning. This is not just going to be a recap of the highlights of what we've seen so far. Remember our kitty cat and our carnelian ring? They were the only presentation of the day. Well, this brand new blue topaz pendant, which is, I wrote fancy cut, because it doesn't get fancier than this. 15 carats, probably largest single blue topaz on the day. The only presentation is going to be this morning. Look at that one-time only value. Really? Woo! Okay. Here, this is so much fun, and I have to say this because this is exactly what I think about this. I am always telling my daughters, would you take that elastic off your wrists? In fact, Kara's at school, so she won't mind if I talk about her because she can't hear me. One time she went out on stage with a black elastic on her wrist. The daggers from Mom and the audience were like X-ray vision, and she got back and she was like, ah! She told me in Snow Scene this year in the Nutcracker, she almost went on stage with it on her wrist. She said, Mom, it must have been you giving me mental telepathy. So, you know, we all love to take that little, you know, boop, put it on our wrist and wear it, and the girls love it, and they sort of, you know, stack them up. Leave it to the Italians to say, well, let's do a beautiful, bold, colorful bracelet, which, by the way, we didn't even show this to you, and 300 were already ordered because the lovely gentleman came and asked me before I started the show, what are you wearing? And I said, well, I've got the, you know, only bracelet on 6 easy payments coming up, and I have it on with this piece. Okay, let's get started. This is made in Italy. This is color, 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 color all in style. You know that this year it's all about color in jewelry. So this is just reduced, final quantities. When it's gone, it's gone. It is the coolest thing ever, and I love the fact that it's so casual and so fun. And honestly, at $55, maybe you thought that was kind of a lot. So what we did is we dropped it down to the point where I'm sure that you're going to owe us money, honestly, with the way this is going out the door. Because if we had it on the air for $55 and now it's $22.80, this is ageless, timeless. This is fun to stack. We do it in a 7 1/4 inch or an 8 inch. When it's gone, it's gone. And I have to say, if you're getting like the one-time only value, look how much fun this would be. What is this? This is a silky cord that's either 7 1/4 or 8 inches. You've got the Italian pinsettas or end caps that look like little flowers that are permanently soldered on, and you also get a lobster claw clasp. Then around that, forming this really cool kind of fun new rope, is this gorgeous diamond cut beaded chain. So you get sparkle, you get dimension, you get fun, you get color, and let's take you through the colors that you can choose. We are already very, very busy on the phone lines. By the way, if you want what we're calling aqua, it is gorgeous with that charm bracelet. And the aqua just sold out in the 7 1/4 inch. We only have it available in the 8. Next to that, we have this beautiful, soft lilac. We're calling it purple. What I wanted to do was grab my hot pick ring, but I like to make a mess of things, so hold on. Here we go. Yeah, I am Calamity Jane. I wanted to do a line of jewelry once called Calamity Jane, like cowgirl jewelry. Carolyn Pollock and I worked on it, maybe someday. So there is your purple that you can do with that beautiful amethyst hot pick ring. By the way, the aqua just completely sold out. So we're all out of the aqua. What else is sold out now? And the black. I had one black in the 7 1/4. Okay, that's gone. All right, well, this is getting easier to make up your mind because everything is sold out right and left. Wait, okay, where are my pink girls? Look at the one-time only value that's nearly a 50% savings with this just reduced Italian bracelet that's over a 50% savings. Like normally, if you were buying these two, you would be spending probably $160. And by the way, the one-time only value is seconds away. Today you're getting this for 22 and the other one for like in the 50s. So you have well over a 50% savings if you decided to get those two together. That's the pink, and it's a really fun, beautiful, hot pink. And then last but not least, we have it in a rich chocolate brown. And you know what I want to do with that? I want to bring out this other, yes. Okay, so how many do we start with? 2,000. We have 500 remaining. This is never coming back in stock. Now, do you remember our charm bracelet on 6 easy payments that's already in the 7 1/4 inch on our advance order? You know, the one that I'm going to order as soon as I get off the air in the blue. It comes in a brown. And so if you are our rich neutral girl, guys, before we run out of time, I want to show you this because it's really, really pretty. Here's the carnelian version of the 6 easy payment bracelet that in 7 1/4 inch is already in an advance order. And there that is next to that brown. That just looks so cool. And I think if you got more than one, you could stack them. You could put them with bangles. You could, color block them. You could do the pink and the purple. So we only have 250 remaining. We need to wrap it up. Black is gone. Turquoise is gone. We only have the pink, the purple, and the brown left. And because we have two sizes, we've got like dozens left in every single size. What fun. What a price tag. See, I told you to stay with me. We've got all kinds of surprises waiting in the wings, including today's one-time only value, because our today's special value has seen the final presentation. Okay. Now both links update for you. Wow. Okay, so we brought in for the day a certain amount of our Vicenza silver made in Italy with 22 charms and a charm bracelet made in Italy. And it's $148 or $166. Really? But even better, the only item all day on Big Bonanza Silver Day sale that is on 6 easy payments. Only item in the event. Well, it's part of the silver stuff. Come on, give me a break. I hope people are not calling from office land, because I know where you sit and I could come find you, okay? And I lifted weights yesterday, so I can take you down, okay? Let's not be parsing our sentences. I also want to let you know that we just saw the final presentation of our today's special value. It's still available on QVC.com. We started with like 13,000 for the day. We have fewer than 2,000 remaining. That's not enough for another presentation. That would disappoint way too many people. So we'll keep it alive at QVC.com until midnight. If there's any left, the price goes up. It certainly could be sold out within the next hours. Who knows? I can't predict the future.